Got 3 items from Coach, a little haul. Everything I'm showing here, I bought during their Memorial Day sale. Don't worry about it if you missed the Coach Memorial Day sale because everything is literally the same price. Like, I hate when stores do that, and Coach does that all the time. Listen, all you do is mark it up and then mark it down 20% so that it's the same price that it was yesterday. Oh my God, what the heck? Ooh, it's so dusty. Oh my God, girl. Literally never gotten a mailer like this before. I'm gonna have to clean that up. It's really dusty and kind of gross. Oh my God. This is the Swinger 20 in metallic gold. Everything that I got is Coach Reserve, which I believe means that it was original Coach, you know, the Coach boutique, not the outlet store. But I think they're just items that did not sell. And so they eventually make their way to the outlets. I got really great prices on everything. Excuse my nails, guys. The last set I had, they were so amazing. Best set of nails I ever had, but they're really long, longer than I usually get. And I jammed first this pinky and then this one, and it's growing back, but they were, you know, I have to wait basically until I have fingernails again before I can get nails. So it has a dust bag. So that's something I've been seeing a lot in reviews. Like, a lot of Coach items lately, especially Coach outlet items, are not coming with the dust bag. So maybe this did come with the dust bag because it's actually, you know, an original Coach or Coach Reserve item. The leather is really soft. I'm loving the quilting. I have the Coach Marlie or Marnie bag that is also quilted, but I've been wearing that bag to death for like 2 years now, and it still looks amazing. So this is after 2 years of a high use and abuse. The only noticeable damage or difference, you know, is like the hardware here, a little scratched and dings in it, but everywhere else, I mean, it looks amazing. I still get compliments on this bag to this day, and this is a regular Coach outlet item. A lot of people were saying they returned it because they felt it was too small. I am a woman of a certain age, but I hate big purses. Like, that bag is, even that crossbody that I just showed you guys, is a little bit too big for me. Like, I like something that I just put in my phone, a lip gloss, a lipstick, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not one of those people that carries around their whole life. So yeah, this will be perfect for me. I said people did not like the clasp. I'm kind of indifferent to it. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. But I saw multiple reviews, like at least 2 or 3 people were like, "Oh, I just don't like that part." I also saw someone saying that the zipper was very rigid. Oh, you know what? So I will say this, you know, force of habit, not being used to having something like this, I like automatically went to pull, as you can see. It's not too rigid. One other person said they thought the chain looked cheap, or it felt light and cheap to her. I don't feel that way. I think this is adorable. So there's one item down that we know is definitely a keeper. And now we have a hat. I have never purchased any accessories from Coach. I don't think so. I've always seen, you know, in the reviews, like, people saying that their hats run really small. This one was actually a men's item. And so I figured the sizing would be a little bigger. Oh wait, that was unexpected. So I didn't know that it had this, I believe it's the jacquard, signature jacquard inside the brim. Because it was advertised, they didn't show this on the website. It was just advertised as a lambskin hat. Very cute with the detailing with the Coach grommets. It's very soft. The black color is almost not as dark as I expected, but it's kind of nice. Like, it's more subtle and it looks more expensive. Let's see if this fits. This is a men's medium / medium large. You know, I don't know. In my head, in my mind, I visualized it being black all over, and I just don't know. You know, I gotta case to it, but it does fit on my big ass noggin along with my braids. So head measurement, in case anyone wondered, I know my head is like over 22 inches. I think it's like 22 and a quarter. And of course I can't measure now because I have braids in, but pretty sure. It almost looks like gray in the light right here. What y'all think? You know what? And it says it's not too tight. It's not squeezing my head. I think it's a perfect fit, actually. It's kind of, I don't know. Anyone remembers In Living Color? And then they did a spoof of like MTV, and there was this lady on MTV. Like I was young at the time, but I'm still dating myself if you don't know what In Living Color is. From MTV. I feel like the lady who's in that skit, like it's very retro. And I know it's a bucket hat, and a bucket hat is retro, but this feels like a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but it's just not giving me everything. So this will be my first pair of Coach shoes. Again, I'm dating myself. Back in the day, the guy I was dating, you know, it was in the early 2000s when like fake stuff and knockoffs, replicas were really popular. And he would go to New York and he sold like a lot of clothes, like all those urban brands that were popular back then. You guys know, like LRG, Phat Farm, who else? You guys know, if you're old enough, you know. And he always encouraged me like, you should get purses and like sell them to your coworkers and stuff, or just start a side hustle. And I never listened. I was so smart, and I was like literally probably exactly 20 years ago. But I always remember like going in, this is when Canal Street and everything was wide open, right? And I would just be looking at the stuff like, okay, some of them are cute, some of them are passable, but it was like all the Coach stuff was really bad, and the shoes were the worst of all. And I would always see people wearing those, and don't get me messed up, like I had my little fake Louis and stuff. I had the different stuff, you know, couldn't tell us we was not styling back then. Oh, but I never liked those shoes, and that doesn't make any sense. So I never bought any real Coach shoes, and I never bought any fake Coach shoes because I didn't like I guess I just didn't want the assumption or the possibility that mine were fake. Look at this. How cool is this? These are the Trooper denim boots in size 8. The color is denim. These come in lots of other colors. These are sick. Like, I really love these. I hope they fit. All of the reviews, I get sidetracked so easily. Thank you for staying with me if you are still with me to this point. All of the reviews that I saw said that these run at least one size big is what they said. But then I also saw, like, it was weird because some people, it seemed like they had, women were buying men's sizes and stuff and not realizing, I guess, that they sold these in men's and women's. So that could have contributed to it. But then there was only one size left and it was only an 8. And you see the detail. Like, so one thing I could say that probably might get annoying about these, right, is that it's not like Velcro or something. But they are coached the F out. There's Coach everywhere. From the soles, all over the soles, everywhere. Not typically my cup of tea to be all logoed out, but I just love the style of these. I do like that there's 3, so like if you had a larger ankle, right, you got those 3 spaces right there. The shoe itself has a lot of give to it in a good way. Like, it's flexible, it's not too stiff on your foot. Get these on. Hey, we got one on. Look at that, stomping with the big dogs. I freaking love these, dude. This little thing is annoying. Like, oh my goodness. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. Oh, one thing I have to say before I forget, these are definitely, like, I was wondering because it's the description is a boot. They're not hot. No, they're not winter boots or boots that were intended for snow. But these you can definitely get away with wearing in the summertime. Thank God I don't have nails right now because I would never get this open. This is really a struggle, y'all. And it's very worrisome. I will say everything is made out of leather. You know, it's Coach. I can't say obviously though, but they made the hell out of these shoes. I jinxed it by me saying, oh, it'll probably be hard to get in and out of these because of the this. And the shoe was like, oh, you want to see? Jesus, what is going on? You made them impossible to get off? No, nobody said that in a review. Bought these and you had the same problem, comment down below. If it's me, then hey, tell me about myself, because this might be a time I deserve it. I really love that detail of like the Coach with the lettering on the bottom. All right, you guys, I hope this helps someone. Again, these were sold out on the Coach website, but I'm sure you can find them elsewhere on the internet. Your girl got the last pair. As I'm looking down at these, and I think maybe it's just these pants too. Like maybe I had some joggers or something on, but they make my feet look kind of long and big. Arguably a size 8 women's, I guess, is I think it's like average size, might be a little on the larger side. Could be the angle too. Yo, this is really, that's like, I can't get out of these shoes. You know that feeling of I'm never taking these off? Well, I can't. I'm stuck. These shoes are a part of me now. I don't know what to do. Help.